Oh, come on, bust it, baby. Automatic. Man. Keep shooting that.
That's the way I do it.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Let's go. Be ready.
Give me that. Get started, man. Let's get started.
Good shot.
Let's go!
Your confidence is gone now.
feeling you, MP. MP, over here, over here.
Anyway, I've been thinking about growing my hair out too.
Sharp, MP. Not so bad yourself, man.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, I'm gonna chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press how we're facing a guy tonight that many people are saying is deserving of some hardware at the end of the season. Even more deserving than you.
Coach, you know I don't pay that kind of talk no mind.
Well, I kind of wish you would. We need you to take this game personally.
Okay?
All right? I want you to shut him down. Leave no doubt who the top dog is in any award race.
I can do that.
I know you can. Now go show everybody else.
Keep bringing it, pals! Put the hammer down!
For the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
Johnson against Jones. Johnson down low, and Jones pulls it down. Jones against Monroe. Here's Ingram. That's good from 17 feet away. Ingram's got the first points up on the board here for the Pelicans.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Pass to Purdy. Here's Roper. And Johnson now top of the key. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Johnson, the pass to Pirtle, and he makes good on the layup.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Passes it to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And San Antonio has possession following the score by New Orleans. Johnson down low, defended by Jones. Johnson can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Gets to the corner and buries it. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Jones kicks to Johnson. Over Jones. Pelicans with the rebound. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Johnson. Can they get it? The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from Ingram.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones against Monroe. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans leading by 10. And there's the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Williamson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Got a piece of it. Here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Trying to get something going. That one a little long. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's Monroe after the basket by San Antonio. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Monroe dishes to Valanciunas. He gets that one. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Jones, the pass to Pirtle. High post, Johnson working on Jones. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Stolen by Monroe. Ingram outside. He kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson. Outside, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And the defense looks soft.
San Antonio with the timeout.
Way to hustle! Good team! Lock out that noise,
Spurs trail by 17. Outside, Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Monroe. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Ingram outside. Again, the Pelicans score.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
And there's the call on. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Primo. Covered by Monroe. Collins setting the big for Richardson. Looking to end the run. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Josh Richardson.
Breakdown for the Pelicans. And Richardson drops them both. New Orleans leading by 21. Monroe looking around. Goes up on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Monroe's got 10.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And another three for New Orleans.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Primo. Covered by Monroe. The three. And it's Sohan missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Murphy. Here's the drive. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The shot by Primo, no good. New Orleans gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Monroe outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with
Active hands win games MP.
line already, making them both. That free throw good from Monroe. And McCollum's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Birch is checked in. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Passes to Sohan. He feeds it to Burke. They need this. Doesn't go for him. Now Monroe. 15 points in the game. And the pass to McCollum. Nance outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Burke looking over the floor. Tries from 7. Collins kicks to McDermott. It's Richardson on the wing. Collins a screen on McCollum. Richardson the pass to Collins. Here's Burke. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Murphy. Nance dishes to Monroe. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From 13, and the basket by Murphy.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Trey Murphy the third. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Trey Burke at the line for 2. Substitution in the court. Shooting for San Antonio.
Don't let him breathe, all right?
Shooting 1.
Rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Jones is out there with Monroe, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. They get it again. Jang, no luck.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Williamson, the pass to Monroe. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Johnson attacking. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Monroe kicks to Jones. Now here is Monroe. He's got 17.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Richardson with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Jang. Good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Monroe, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Johnson. And that one's good. Ingram.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Jones, the pass to Jang. Back to Jones. That shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Monroe. Passes it to Roby. Johnson outside. Over Jones. Johnson can't hit.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Monroe finds Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Jones against Monroe. Jones, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Monroe, the pass to Ingram. Ingram off a pick from Monroe. Ingram kicks to Monroe. Sinks the three-pointer. Monroe's got 24.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Jang with a screen on Ingram. Richardson dishes to Jang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Gordon Jang. Taking 2 shots.
And Jang drops them both. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Kicks it out to Williamson. Monroe outside. The pass to Ingram for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, clutch in the last time out against the Bucks was a man possessed. He picked up 26 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
So it's the Spurs now after the miss from Monroe. Birtle sets the pick for Richardson. Going inside, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
5 on the clock. Birtle sets the pick for Richardson.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And that one's good, Williamson. And Greg Birtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, here's Richardson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Ingram. falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Richardson. He has 5. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. Richardson the pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson outside. Jang with the screen for Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Johnson against Monroe. Kicks it to Ingram. Monroe with a screen on Richardson. Here's Ingram. A rebound by Johnson.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Collins checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Johnson. Here's Primo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now here comes Daniel. Even the break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the...
Defense makes such a difference.
It's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebounding. They are owning the glass on both ends, and they're doing a great job of turning those extra possessions into points.
And now, time to glance at the power rankings. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins. With very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. You've got Jakob Poeltl. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jones. And it's Roby in at the 4. Here's Ingram. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Primo, the pass to Jones. Here's Roby. 3-pointer. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Monroe. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Jones finds Johnson. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. A team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Monroe against Jones. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jones. Pirtle sets the pick for Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jumper for 2. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Ingram drawing the double team. Monroe wide open, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Ooh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Tipped away. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Ingram. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Jones, the pass to Pirtle. He kicks to Johnson. No good on the 3.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And Jones slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Johnson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Johnson to end the run. And it's Johnson again missing. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Takes it from 10, and it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-6 run. Monroe against Jones. Williamson with a screen for Monroe. The feed to Williamson. Out to Monroe. Fires from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Jones with 6 points for him. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pirtle with the double team. And there's the pass to Williamson. Williamson, the screen. Jones dishes to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That one's not going to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Johnson attacking over Jones. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Monroe, the pass to Ingram. Tries from 16. Again, the Pelicans score.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Steps back and shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Jones against Monroe. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Monroe.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Pass to Pirtle. Johnson against Jones. Johnson kicks to Jones. Hurdle with a screen on Monroe. Jones for three. Good work defensively by Monroe. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Williamson finds Valanciunas. In the corner, it's Ingram. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 25 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Poked away, stolen by Monroe. For the finish, and it's Monroe finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Jones. Down low. Will it go? And Poeltl lays it up and in. Poeltl's got 12 in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jones against Monroe. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. Jones for three. And it's Primo with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Pass to Poeltl. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And first time.
It's the greatest championship ever, and I'm...
You're up.
One shot.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Hernangomez out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Monroe. And it's Alvarado in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Richardson, no luck.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Monroe dishes to Daniels. And Monroe kicks to Hernangomez. Monroe the pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Richardson against Monroe. Richardson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Can't get it to fall.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
From 6 away, and Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Monroe the pass to Hernangomez, and stolen by Richardson. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to repeat.
On the court.
Ingram, he's
Hey, guys, let's go.
both teams making substitutions here. And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clutch.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Daniels. On deep, Collins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here is Ingram. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Thinking you might send a list of short, middle, and long-term goals.
Looking for something to do, MP? Well, I've got a challenge prepared for you by the Gatorade training facility staff. Here it is.
Hey, MP, could you do something for us?
We would, but we don't want to.
Oh, MP, it would be really great if you could help me with this task that only you could do.